Types of pink and fuchsia flowers. Fuchsia flowers have more than 100 species, numerous varieties, and can survive for years and years. These ornamental flowers can be found everywhere, but they mostly prefer rich, moist but well-drained soil, and grow perfectly well in direct sun or partial shade. Japan, fuchsia symbolizes good taste, and elsewhere they can be known to symbolize love, trust, and even protection. Aside from being steeped in symbolism, fuchsia plants are popular simply because they are beautiful flowers and make gorgeous additions to hanging baskets, a foliage display, or even a patio container. Here's the different types, shades, and varieties of the color pink. Alum root. Alum roots are beautiful plants that bloom from May to July. They are a great addition if you are looking to add some pink tones to your garden. When they are blooming, you'll notice that their tones range from pink to red. Aster. These beautiful plants can get to 5 centimeters wide. Their collection of small petals surrounds the yellow center, giving them this amazing look. Asters will bloom each year if you care for them properly. Make sure to plant them at least 6 weeks before the ground freezes. Azalea. Azaleas will bloom in the shape of a bell. Their petals may grow in a wide variety of pink tones. Make sure to prune your azaleas during the summer because they will bloom in early spring. Beard tongue. Beard tongues bloom during spring and summer. They grow in tight clusters on the top of their stem. Make sure to carefully prune your beard tongues because they fade fast, and this is the only way to extend their blooming period. Begonia. Begonias will bloom during spring and will last all summer. These amazing flowers create patterns that will lighten up your garden. Make sure to plant your begonias only after all the frost has melted in the soil and there is no more frost forecasted in the next weeks. May is usually the best month to plant them. Blanket flower. Blanket flowers have the shape of daisies, but yield beautiful colors from red to pink to yellow. They will bloom in summer and will keep blooming well into the fall, giving you some extraordinary sights during the season. Bulbal bugle lily. These unique flowers will bloom during the spring. Their colors are incredibly bright and can be found in tones of orange, peach, pink, white, and red. Butterfly bush. These flowers grow in clusters or bushes of tiny cylindrical flowers. They will attract animals looking for its nectar. They grow during summer and with proper weather, will last most of the fall season too. Calla lily. Calla lilies typically bloom at the end of spring and will last through summer. They have the shape of a trumpet and have a small spike covered in flowers in the middle. They have the shape of a trumpet and have a small spike covered in flowers in the middle. With its unique shape and amazing color, this is an amazing addition to any garden. Carnation. Carnations are a very popular flower. This is mostly because their blooming period is long 8 weeks and because they look great in any garden. Their petals grow over each other, giving each flower a unique shape. Clematis pink fantasy. Clematis is an example of a plant with pink flowers. Coneflower. Coneflowers typically grow in meadows and prairies and bloom between June and October. These flowers are easy to maintain and have a long blooming period, so they are perfect for beginners looking for simple but good-looking additions to their garden. Cosmos. Cosmos also look a lot like daisies, but if you are looking for pink flowers, these flowers are the ones for you. They are 3–5 inches wide and bloom during the summer. Dahlia. Dahlias bloom at the end of summer and beginning of spring. Their petals grow in clusters, and as they bloom, they create the look of a pink dome. False goatsbeard. These plants flower in dense clusters and their bloom can last up to 6 weeks. They are easy to maintain due to their high resistance to frost. They can grow up 150 centimeters and they will look amazing in any spacious garden. Hyacinth. Hyacinths can grow up to 10 tall and the top of the plant blooms beautiful clusters of star-shaped flowers. They bloom during spring. Hydrangea. Hydrangeas is one example of many plants with pink flowers. It's also an example of a large pink flower, possibly the largest. Ladies' slipper orchids. Ladies' slipper orchids can grow from May to July. They usually grow up to 15 inches and have a very distinguishable shape. Larkspur. Larkspurs bloom from spring to summer and will grow back every year with proper care. They grow lots of flowers at the top of the stem. If you want to grow several larkspurs, make sure to space them 12 inches apart from each other.
Lily of the Incas. Lily of the Incas can be an outdoor or indoor plant. Make sure to bring them inside during the winter months because these flowers like to be warm at all times. They grow from early summer to fall. Oriental poppy. Oriental poppies will bloom during May and June. They don't last very long, so if you want to have them in your garden, make sure to grow them behind later blooming flowers that will cover the oriental poppy after they wither. Periwinkle. Periwinkles usually grow to about 6 inches tall and will grow in the surrounding areas of your original plant. Periwinkles bloom in spring and sometimes bloom again during fall. Your location's temperature will determine their blooming periods. Petunia. Petunias are a very popular choice for lots of gardeners because they grow back every year with minimal effort. They also look amazing. Petunia's oval-shaped flowers will have some amazing colors to look at. Pink rose. Pink roses are a very popular flower and they are grown all over the world. It's easy to see why people love them. They look great and make perfect gifts for any occasion. Roses also bloom from spring all the way to fall. This extended blooming season makes them even more popular. Ranunculus. As you can see, ranunculus blooms into hot pink flowers. Stargazer oriental lily. This type of lily has a very short blooming period, and it usually happens at the end of summer. Each stalk produces up to 12 flowers, so you will have to plan ahead if you want these flowers in your garden. Statice. Statuses usually bloom from summer in the later months, all the way through the end of fall. They will usually take 21–30 days to sprout after planting them. So if you want to enjoy their entire blooming period, you should plant them in the middle of summer. Tulip. Tulips are a very popular flower. This is due to their unique cup-shaped petals. They make a great gift, but they wither fast, and their blooming period only lasts from March to April. Yarrow. Yarrows usually bloom during late spring or during summer. Yarrows grow to 70 centimeters tall, which makes them very attractive for people looking for tall, good-looking flowers to add to their garden. Zinnia. It is a fairly bright pink flower. The zinnia